Have you thought about bikepacking, but worried about the cost? Bikepacking doesn't need to be expensive. Welcome to the captivating world of bikepacking. Bikepacking is a blend of cycling and wild camping. It can take you on thrilling adventures and unexplored paths. It's a common misconception that bikepacking is a pricey hobby. In reality, it's an adventure that can be tailored to fit any budget. All it requires is a bike, a sense of adventure, and the open road. Today, we're going to break the myth of bikepacking as an expensive pursuit by introducing you to 5 budget-friendly ways to kickstart your bikepacking odyssey. We'll guide you through choosing your gear wisely, planning your route and accommodation, managing your food and hydration, acquiring essential bike maintenance and repair skills, and traveling light and smart. So buckle up as we delve into the 5 ways to kickstart your bikepacking adventure without breaking the bank. Kicking off with our first point, gear selection. Do you think it's expensive? Think again. When you dive into the world of bikepacking, you may be tempted to splurge on the latest high-tech gear, but selecting the right equipment for your adventure doesn't have to cost you an arm and a leg. The trick is to be smart, practical, and resourceful. Now, when it comes to gear, the golden rule is to keep it simple. Why? It saves time, money, and weight. Don't buy a camping stove that has many pots, when generally you only use one. Don't be fooled by the shiny new items on the shelf. Sometimes the best gear is the one that's already been on a few adventures. We are talking second-hand gear. You'd be surprised at the quality items you can find at a fraction of the original price. Where do you find these hidden gems? Online platforms like eBay and Facebook Marketplace are a treasure troves for used gear. Local thrift stores and garage sales can also be gold mines. But remember, before you buy, always inspect the item thoroughly. Check for any signs of damage or wear and tear. And don't forget, there's always the option of borrowing or renting gear, especially for those bigger ticket items that you might not use often. This can be a great way to test out different types of equipment before committing to a purchase. Lastly, be patient. It's easy to get caught up in the excitement and want to buy everything at once, but good things come to those who wait. Keep an eye out for sales and discounts, and slowly but surely you'll build your perfect bikepacking kit. Remember, wise gear selection doesn't mean expensive, it means smart and practical. So start your bikepacking adventure on the right foot, or rather, the right gear. With careful planning and smart choices, you too can conquer the open road without breaking the bank. Moving on to our second point, planning your route and accommodation. You can do it on a budget. This is where your adventure truly begins, with a map and a dream. Planning your route not only helps you anticipate the journey, but it also provides an opportunity to save money. By choosing routes that pass through smaller towns or cities, you can take advantage of cheaper amenities, hotels, and campsites. Planning also allows you to avoid expensive areas where the cost of living is high. But what about accommodation? Considered camping or wild camping? Camping in general is an excellent way to reduce travel costs. Wild camping is the art of setting up camp outside of designated camping areas, usually in unpopulated and often spectacular locations. The cost? Absolutely nothing. The reward? A night under the stars, the tranquility of nature, and a sense of true freedom. However, it's essential to remember that with this great experience comes responsibility. When wild camping, it's our duty to respect nature and leave no trace. This means carrying out what you carry in, not disturbing wildlife, and setting up camp late and leaving early to minimize your impact and carry out the necessary research to ensure you are not breaking any local laws. It's all about blending in with the environment and ensuring it remains unspoiled for future visitors. Furthermore, wild camping can also provide a unique opportunity to connect with locals. Some landowners may allow you to camp on their property if you simply ask. And who knows, you might even get invited for a hot meal or a warm shower, turning your bikepacking adventure into a cultural exchange. So, plan your route wisely, embrace the concept of wild camping, and always respect nature. This way, not only will you save money, but you'll also enrich your bikepacking experience with unforgettable moments and encounters. With careful planning, you can have a memorable bikepacking adventure without spending a fortune. Next up, food and hydration. Who said you can't eat well on a budget? When you're bikepacking, the right food is crucial. It not only fuels your journey, but also becomes a source of comfort after a long day of pedaling. But eating well doesn't mean you have to break the bank. Let's talk about some cheap yet nutritious food options. Beans and lentils are a budget-friendly staple for a good reason. They're packed with protein and fiber, giving you long-lasting energy. You can easily cook up a delicious meal with a few spices, and they're light to carry too. Packing some whole grain crackers or bread can provide you with the much-needed carbohydrates to keep you going. Pair them with some hard cheese or peanut butter for a satisfying and affordable snack. And don't forget about fruits. Apples and oranges, for instance, are not only cheap, but also resilient to being squashed in your pack. They provide natural sugars for quick energy and are packed with vitamins to keep your immune system strong. Now let's talk about hydration. Water is absolutely essential, but carrying enough for your trip can be a challenge. Plan to carry at least 1 liter of water for each hour of traveling, or at least be aware where you can top up. Planning is essential when it comes to water. Another tip is to carry electrolyte tablets. They're small, lightweight, and can be easily dissolved in your water to replenish lost salts during your ride. This will help prevent dehydration and keep you performing at your best. And lastly, don't underestimate the power of a good cup of tea or coffee. It's a morale booster, a hand warmer, and a reason to stop and enjoy your surroundings. A small camping stove and a few tea bags or instant coffee sachets won't weigh you down, but can make a world of difference to your day. Remember, eating and drinking well doesn't have to be expensive, it just needs to be smart. So pack wisely and ensure every calorie counts. Your body and your wallet will thank you. Our fourth point is about bike maintenance and repair skills, a handy skill that can save you a lot of money. Let's dive into the nuts and bolts, quite literally, of bike packing. It's all about keeping your bike in peak condition. Regular maintenance and basic repair skills are not just about saving money, they're about ensuring your journey is smooth and uninterrupted. Think about it, you're miles away from the nearest bike shop, and you've got a flat tire or a faulty brake. Sounds like a nightmare, right? Well, not if you've got the know-how to fix it yourself. You see, the beauty of bike packing is that it makes you self-reliant. And knowing how to maintain and repair your bike is a significant part of that self-reliance. So what are these basic maintenance and repair skills we're talking about? Well, they include things like adjusting your brakes and gears, fixing a puncture, replacing a chain, and even tweaking your saddle height for optimum comfort. These might seem daunting at first, but trust me, with a bit of practice, you'll become a pro in no time. Now, you might be wondering where to learn these skills. There's a treasure trove of resources out there. You can find plenty of free online tutorials, articles, and even forums where fellow bikepackers share their experiences and tips. You'd be surprised how much you can learn from their wisdom. Then there are bike maintenance workshops. These are usually offered by bike shops or community centers. They might charge a small fee, but think of it as an investment, not an expense. The skills you'll learn will not only save you money in the long run, but also add to your overall bikepacking experience. Remember, bike maintenance and repair is not just about fixing things when they break, it's also about preventing those breaks in the first place. Regular checks and adjustments can go a long way in keeping your bike in top shape. With these skills, you're not only saving money, but also ensuring a smooth bikepacking adventure. And finally, our last point, travel light and smart. It's not just about saving money, but also about enhancing your experience. When it comes to bikepacking, the mantra is indeed less is more. You see, the lighter your load, the easier your journey. It allows for better mobility, faster speed, and less wear and tear on both your bike and your body. So how can you pack light and smart? Start by focusing on essentials. Prioritize multifunctional gear that serves more than one purpose. Instead of packing a separate bowl and mug, for instance, why not use a versatile item that can be both? And remember, water and food are heavy, so plan your route around places where you can refill and resupply. Cutting out unnecessary weight doesn't mean sacrificing comfort or safety. It's all about making strategic choices. Remember, traveling light and smart not only saves you money, but also makes your bikepacking adventure more enjoyable and less strenuous. So, there you have it. 5 ways to kickstart your bikepacking adventure without breaking the bank. From choosing your gear wisely, planning your route and accommodation, to selecting budget-friendly food and hydration. We've also covered essential bike maintenance and repair skills and how traveling light and smart can save you money. With these budget-friendly tips, your dream bikepacking adventure is not just possible, it's just around the corner. So what are you waiting for?